So, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So, after a couple of trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So, now we're going to go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. If you have not hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button, go ahead and do that now. And don't forget, merch is down in the description. Go ahead and help the channel out. It really goes a long way, especially get your journal. That way you can always keep track of your trading journey. That said, let's go ahead and get right over to the charts. Let me make sure. Actually, I didn't even check if I have everything set the way it's supposed to. Of course, it's connected to the wrong screen. Let's go ahead and fix that problem. 8 grid. Alright. And 8 grid is right here. Oh, hold on. Come on. Fix yourself. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right to it. So a lot has happened. We back to 25,000 and we're trying to fight that battle to kind of get through here. We marked off these levels from yesterday because I thought we could easily kind of fly right through those. And you can kind of see that that's actually happening. Let me make sure. Did I shut off what I was supposed to shut off? How much time do I have? I have 27 seconds. Let me make sure I shut off what I said I was going to shut off. All right, category. All right. All right, perfect. I did shut it off. All right, that way I don't throw my Discord off. Hey, what up, Javi? Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, Javi.
Kids, say hi.
Hi.
All right. Let me make sure I turn off my hosting. Oh, how come I can't hear you, Javi? Oh, I know why. There it goes. Let me fix that issue. Now I can hear you, Javi. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hear that.
Good freaking morning.
Yeah, nah, we trying to conquer just slowly but surely. Oh, I gotta switch to my AirPods. That way you don't end up on my YouTube recording. Ah, I knew this drop was coming. They were messing with me today because we was popping up and this thing had no business popping up. And look what it's doing. It's already falling. Mother suckers. That was a good 25 points right there.
Yeah.
They're so mean. Alright, I'm getting even my notifications in my ear. That's not what I want. Let me fix that mixer. System sounds. There goes. That's the default.
Okay, goodbye.
There we go. That helps. That thing can be very piercing right inside of your ear pod. That what you call it? What's that damn thing called? The alert from TradingView. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I think it's going to go ahead and drop under 950. They used my level right here, which was a take profit level, came back across, used it as support, and it just was like bouncing. Just being a complete and utter jerk right now. And I was going to do something relatively egregious and play it to the downside. But I was like, let me not mess with New York session. Let me just wait and be patient. All right, so we got some alerts that's coming through. Let me go ahead and find out what we got so far. We got ourselves Meta's closing off its position. SoFi is closing off its position. IWM is closing off its position. I think that one was it was an overnight put. They got destroyed over there. I think it's Sakiki. Yeah, because we had that drop off. Where are we? We had a drop off here, and we just gapped up. So looks like a whole lot of fun. They just liquidated people along the way. Let's see what I got on my swings. We got LRC closing off, DraftKings, Meta, and CMG. That's another one. That's another one that needed to kind of have a little bit of a chill pill as well. Oh, I forgot to let Lee in. Sorry, Lee, my bad. I thought I turned off the hosting. There we go. Got you in here. All right. So right now, what I'm seeing is we're getting this pullback, and we're still in the realm that this pullback can be just only a pullback. If you haven't been on Get Rich and Fit Tryin before, we are very simple. We do open and range. I'm gonna still leave this on because this is still valid. It looks like it's responding. We are looking for open and range breakout, which is very simple. We're looking for it to be bearish below this line if this was a finished candle. Bearish below this line. Stranger danger is right in the middle at 979, Javi. I know you like your stranger danger. And the bullish line is right above there. So
Daddy,
let's see what they do.
It's
What?
not working. The microwave, it's like black.
Is that when you open it, it's black?
It doesn't turn on the light.
I can't fix that problem right now. You're gonna have to wait.
You like to fix it?
Nah, I think they probably tripped a fuse somehow. So I only can do so much. I am only one man. Oh, that's what the criteria was. I must have missed that memo. All right, let's see if we can get this dump right here. I'm looking for us to get under that 940, and then we could fill some gaps down here. And then there's one that I've been targeting down at 907 to the downside. So let's see if we can get there. But again, we got jambalaya rice that's sitting right there. So this thing can act completely stupid if it wants to. You see how we kind of reloaded right there. Let's see. I am risking. Oof, I was risking $5. That is such a jambalaya rice. Order block. Are they gonna liquidate or are they gonna mess with me? Let's see. Looks like they're messing with me. Liquidate those bulls. Get them. Get them. Because this order block, this was a take profit line, and we're back at it again. Let's see if we can ice pick this one. At least test that area. So I'm gonna try to hold on to this position. Should have been in since up here, but you know, I kind of hesitated. Oh, yeah, they are really messing with it. You gonna bring me back positive? All right, back positive. And they're trying to really hold this level up. Let's see if they liquidate. I'm leaning on yes. They might not. And they popped it up again. All right, let me get out the way. Lose $20. I'm okay with that. If it comes across my level again, I may take another shot to it. Actually, you know what? Let me take my webcam off so you can see all the levels. Yeah, right there. There we go. All right, we got back above the stranger danger. Let me readjust that. Right now, stranger danger is at 975. If we get back under 975, I might take another shot at it. Got a bearish divergence that's on this 15 minutes, so that shouldn't make things a little interesting, especially with low volume across the MACD. So we'll see. See if this 975 does something to it. right, rejection point around the 990 for those that are thinking that we're going to go ahead and get back above 25,000. And all the bears at 25,000 price stepped into there. There we go. That's the 75 that I was talking about. Let's see if we can go ahead and really paint a picture of the 75 to that downside. They're trying to reaccumulate, but I think they are done. Anything on the 950 right now is probably going to be bearish, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're about to flip the candle on the 5 minute. This is what I'm seeing on the 5 minute, kind of like that. Let's see if they can really blow out the base here. We'll probably come under this level here. All right. See if we can continue this party. If you show me 200, I'll take something off the table. All right. Oh, damn it. It showed me 200 bucks. I took something off the table, and these mother suckers pushed me up to like 160 something. So it kind of threw my numbers slightly off. I'm going to risk this runner and see if I can get back that 50 bucks I lost in that. Let's see how it happens. Alright. Got a nice little base here. We got 5 minutes and 33 seconds as we're still forming the opening range. They're going to try to liquidate them on the bear side. Alright, looks like I'm coming down some more. That's what I like to see. Let's go ahead. Let's keep on pushing. Let's keep on trucking. See if this runner can do its job. I am in the green, but I am willing to cut this if I lose $5. That's how I'm going to treat this. All right, out of there. So they're playing around here, and I think it's because we're getting close to the 50 and the VWAP here. So what I'm going to do is probably wait for us to kind of pull back up to the upside a little bit more. I won't be surprised that they try to test something here. And then we'll probably just play it right back down again. And our targets are here and here, but we got ourselves a nice little golden cross on the 15 minutes. So that's why I think it makes things very, very interesting. But with the bearish divergence, was the bearish divergence only a bearish divergence just to be a pullback for the bulls? That could be the case. That could strongly be the case. Could the bearish divergence be the first part of a leg, which could look similar to something like this? Very possible. Very possible. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. See if we can get a little bit of that take profit level for the 45 minute. Let's see if they're going to add to here. I would love to short it under 46 again. But anything above 65 now, because that's where the stranger danger is sitting now, might be a problem. What you thinking, Javi? I know you're trying to process the market a little. Oh, did I lose Javi? Yeah, he might be doing something. And I know Lee probably. What about you, Giant? Are you pulled to the side, or? Well, what you thinking so far? What you see on the screen? Yeah, I'm leaning that way too. Yeah, one thing I learned when I was learning how to trade, kind of vocalizing what you're seeing helps a lot. It's almost like you're coaching yourself into your trade. So I love talking it out. Oh, quick question, Giant. Did you're gonna wait for the next month to cycle, right? Because I know you was telling me about your account. All right, so let's do this because they actually just did a promo. Now this one, you have 14 days, right? You have 14 days until you can for you to actually pass this, and it's only a one shot, right? Now the reason why I'm kind of like pausing a little bit is because I know you said you kind of you lost the account, right? So it's like I'm looking at it in the perspective of you gotta like stick to the one strategy that really works for you. Because what these things can do, it is very addictive, right? Where you just like, all right, I lost that prop firm, but it's only $50, so I could go ahead and do it again. You know that's usually the nature when a lot of people does that. I'm gonna send it. Let me send this to you right now. And if you don't pass this one, right, I would say just take a little bit of a pause, reconsider a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and then we'll work on the plan. So let's do it like that. So you want to go to the thing that says fast track, okay? Let me put this in the chat for the Zoom. They're doing $57, and it's 100K, but if you pass, you don't have to pay the monthly activation fee. Oh, that was the drop I was looking for the 65. No. You see what I get for doing two things at the same time? Oh, look at that. Oh. Well, everybody that's on YouTube, if you if you want to go ahead and sponsor my missing of this trade, just go ahead and get yourself a fast track account. $57, 70% off. Have fun. And we'll find ourselves a position. All right, that was the move. All right, we are done with the 15 minutes. So we got the 15-minute opening range. It is set. So now the game plan from here, we're looking for the 5-minute to close below that level. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we got 3 seconds and boom, officially locked in. All right, so what you got for us? So right now, 45-minute is actually doing its thing. I got a notification. They're gonna try. Yep, they're gonna try to liquidate the bears. That's the first step. Nice little pop up, especially with the stock being down at this level. All right, we got some alerts coming in for Meta and Affirm. They're probably pushing it up. That's probably what's giving us this catalyst to this upside. All right, they liquidated the bears on the 45 minutes. What does that mean? So with my proprietary indicator, what I like to do is drop levels that looks very similar to this and mark it off with my plan. You missed a whole entire drop into a W on what looks like, I don't even think it happened on the 1 minute. Let me see this. Yeah, it kind of looks like it in the 1 minute, but it looks like this on the 15 seconds. It looks crazy. So yeah, nice little W that's happening. Oh yeah, you could have been a millionaire twice over if you was in front of your computer. Doggone kids, they interrupted. Close enough. Oh, okay. Did you see what Lee wrote? Lee wrote said that these reversals should be outlawed. I listen. I will say it like this, right? The best way to explain that, and I'm gonna let you finish, Javi. The best way to explain that is that there is no such thing as manipulation. Something on a higher time frame or lower time frame has triggered this, and they're just executing their orders. It's just it depends on the perspective. It makes you feel it makes you feel better. I'm here to tell you the truth, not to make you feel better. If you want sugar, go to Baskin Robbins. FAO Schwartz, you know, they got the jelly beans that they sell. Oh no, it's don't worry, you're in my ear. You could get away with this. I can't repeat it.
What
Yep, that's what those manipulations are like. Oh my god.
Down.
Oh my god. All right, so there's on my entry for my bearish side. I'm gonna jump into that one, and I'm gonna just go ahead and start scaling myself probably in. I think we're gonna get ourselves a nice little dump. I think also we're probably gonna do like maybe something crazy under 76, which would be the midway point. Ooh, dog it. That just came out of nowhere. All right, so can we get an opening range breakout? Get the full opening range breakout? Are we gonna get that? We're coming off of 25,000. You gotta give. Oh, you know what? I should did this in options too. This is that order block. That order block is being tough. All right, there we go. Let's see. All right, come on. Oh, come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You said a pullback. I'm talking about run away as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Let me take this $100. I'm over here talking smack with Javi. This thing might continue to drop. We got a nice little break right here, but I am super early, and we came to the 900 psychological level. So I want to see us close below here before I go look for another entry, because they just liquidated a lot of bulls here, but they did not blast through. I wanted them to get to 883 with some strength. So when he said he's looking for an upside, I just second guessed it for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, Javi. 5 EMA on what time? Oh, on 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got you.
You're using his cup. You're eating cereal in his office. You're just eating cereal. Up.
Got you. Got you. Mm-hmm. All right, I got a little bit of a crossover to the downside on these smallest time frames, so this could be a retest just for them to drop it back down again. So I think I'm gonna set something up that is going to look kind of like 5 here. I told you, be careful. This we got to wait for the 5 minute close. The 5 minute close happened, and you were supposed to wait for a nice little reverse or reset on your smaller time frame. And right now, looks like they're coming for your entry. So just be patient. It might come right back down. You're out. Oh damn. Oh okay. Yeah, I think we're going to get to 873. It's not going to go up. It's not going to go up. They're going to smack it somewhere, and I think it might be right around here on my entry. Nah, I don't think it's going to go that far. If it goes that far, it might cause problems for the Bears. They might not take those. Right now, we need to show weakness here, and if the weakness actually pans out, all right, boom. So we're going to get that, and then here's our rejection. Let's see if we can get that rejection here. If this thing goes through, I'm canceling all orders, and we're just going to be going up at this point, because they're going to try to recapture this wick here. No, like I said, I remember stranger danger is there because it is a strange place. It turns into a black hole, or it turns into, I know, Thanos and turns you into dust. It's a strange place. Let's see what they do with it. We got close to it. I thought we were going to get a rejection on that level. Saw a little bit of a kick, but they might touch that stranger danger like you say. All right, let's see if we get a rejection here. 662 rejection. Let's see if we get a reversal. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. You know, the question is, are we going to get this whole wick? Yeah, let me go ahead and ban this idea. This idea is out of the question. You say that again?
Can you please give up? Let go.
Ah, my bad. Well, I prepared you. I prepared you. I made you stronger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which is this is the fake out to trap. Like the bear's like, oh yeah, everything is fine. I'm never angry, and then out of nowhere you find out that your girl went and keyed your car. Yeah, that's what that is. You think you're safe, and your entry is right below the bearish line, and then they hit you with the Molotov cocktail. I'm really waiting for them to actually treat this as another deviation. So we got ourselves a pivot point like this, and then this will be the lower low. So now this is our rejection point. If this rejects like this, then we get ourselves a whole entire cascading effect, grabbing all that liquidity. If we get past here, that's the pivot, and we're gonna go ahead and go into the bullish trend. Oh no, no. Folks, and this is how trading is. Like sometimes it just like drives you crazy. You think it's gonna go one way. That's why I love being a scalper, because I can get in and out faster than these institutions, and it gets you less stress. Hold on. Mert, I don't know. I think he's been I think he's on SJ's. He's been listening in on there. But I know he loves his IWM, and we do a lot of QQQ, so I don't blame him. Yeah, he likes the Russell. Mm-hmm. So mm-hmm. Yeah. So how about we just wicked a little bit higher than this level? They're trying to reverse it now, even though we wicked higher. We have no fair value gaps to attack here on the 5 minute. All we have is just all of this cascading effect that we could be going after. This is our micro trend because they didn't let that level hold, right? So we got a stochastic that's at this lower register. So there's a lot that can go completely bullish on here, especially when we get to this opening range. So just be cautious on what you are doing, and you'll be fine. But I would say wait for the 5 minute close above here before you take that. That's probably going to be my take for this upside. Trading is one of those things that you do not do with a bubble wrap. That's what it is. That's what it is, Howdy. Don't say that. We banned those terms. Oh man, he missed the edge. We could still get a reversal here, so that's why I'm saying. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. It's like it just ran away too fast, type of thing, and it's like, come here. Yeah, yeah. Perfect example. And if he doesn't hurry up enough, then he turns around and like, all right, let me come walk with you. And they come back. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they all respond the same way. Yeah. I treat the VWAP like that sometimes too. Yes. Exactly. We might get a short-term pullback here. Oh, they said nope. They grabbed. I watched right there. This all happened in 5 seconds. The Bears try. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for the close. The Bears try to push it back, and when they realized they couldn't push it back, it flip just like that. And then they just hit their stop loss. Now, it can still be a trap, right? Because I got these levels marked off. We already did this extension here. I got another pivot right here from yesterday that I didn't get rid of. This could be the other area. So think of it like army. And then, you know, you did army. Like this is the first line of defense. This is the second line of defense. And then up here is clear skies, right? Because this was that flat downtrend. That means you go to the forward and yeah, exactly. Reload ammunition, you know, tend to the wounded, which is your portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff. Like, yeah, just get out the way because there's a force of nature coming at you. And I think a lot of traders, they're like, oh, I really like the trade. Don't fall in love with the trade. Don't fall in love with the trade.
Why don't you fall in love with the trade?
Because it can turn on you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The 5 minutes trying to. Got a minute and 33 seconds. You, if you're going to try to play inside of here, just scalp. That's the best way to do it because, right? Ooh, my alerts are starting to get a little bit more positive. I might have to worry about my 15-second signal. That's a long 1 minute. Sounds like you've been in Augusta too long. That I could live with that. Yeah, so that's that works at 2,040 a month, and it's 27, so that's almost $1. Yeah, I could roll with that. It will attract investors to stay in there a little longer. Maybe they see something with the Y maxes. Mm-hmm. I don't see any kicks. Oh, actually, I do see a kick. I see a kick somewhere around 59, and we could come back down to 959. That could be the. Am I looking at that right? Yeah, 959. All right, we closed above there, so this thing is going to be bullish. All right, we just took out that top. Let's see if we can squeeze out something here. They're hitting stop losses. Let's see if it cascades all the way through. Well, I am going to stay in this trade until this thing goes to $5 or so. Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah, I'm just taking it from the 5 minute, and I'm trying to hold on to this for a full 5 minutes right now. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. There goes that pivot. Let's see if we can get through that pivot. Or are they going to act a little scary here because that pivot should be scared of what force is coming up here. Or the rejection of it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think people are still piling in because they see the opening range. 5 minute close above. Stochastics up. 15-minute looks like this, which was the bearish divergence. So they're going to put in another level so that way they can make the bearish divergence do something a little wonky. If this thing shows me $5, $5, that's what I'm going to consider. Oh, there we go. That's it. You see how this sell off is happening? I feel like this is now turning into like an order block of the pivots. So they're trying to really disrespect this pivot. All right, we got a couple alerts that came in. We got Meta calls, Affirm calls, UNH calls, Google calls, and then now SoFi calls. QQQ has swing to a call. SPY has swing to a call. So that's probably what's powering us up right now. I was trying to find an entry to play this back up, but they're not giving any entries right now because that pullback was a little vicious. But we got a nice little solid cross trapping in some of the bears. So I'm going to see if we can get a rejection at 44. Because we got a kick that I'm looking at. And mind you, we're sitting on all types of foolishness. We could come all the way down and get the London liquidity down to like 836. So I'm probably going to sit, wait, and probably get some puts if everything kind of pans that way. But we'll see. The market has to show me something before I can do anything. And right now it's not showing me anything. We stopped at 43. You see how that rejection happened? So they're going to try to catch it here. Got my cues right here. Got it loaded up. And I would say maybe $600 puts. That'll be a $4 move after making a $6 move. New 5-minute candle came in. So we got ourselves a cascading effect. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then let's see what they do with this information here. Probably going to test for fair value gap because we put in a fair value gap, which is very flattish. That's why I said I wanted to hold it for a full 5-minute. But you got to take what the market gives you, you know. There it goes. They broke the pivot. There you go. Here's our target. A little upset because I didn't hold it for that full 5 minutes, but I did say I was not going to let them have all of it back. But I'm gonna find a spot eventually. But that's our target next is 101. It's nothing but clear skies here for the most part. All the bears should be out of the market here. Yeah, to kind of point it out for Lee. Actually, you know what? Let me let YouTube go. YouTube, let me go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all have a great day. If you want to get more information and join up, go ahead and hit me on the DM, and we get you locked in.